Welcome to the Montana Lifestyles Podcast, our last interview of the day, believe it or not. Dick, I want to ask you a little bit about yourself, sir. From what I've heard, you've been around a little while when it comes to Johnson Madison Lumber. Tell me a little bit about your background with them.
Quite a bit of years. I actually started doing construction close to 40 years ago, and then I kind of got out of it for a few years and worked down at Johnson Madison for Bill and Larry Madison for 2 going on 3 years.
Wonderful.
And then I missed doing the construction, so then I went back out doing it.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Nope.
Well, they told me you have a lot of history with them, so I love that. I love getting people on. So tell me a little bit about what it's like to know them and be friends with them and work with them.
They're a unique company there's no comparison as far as I'm concerned. I mean, dealing with them and the way they take care of their customers, they've always been top-notch. Easiest place to go and do business with in any area. And I've done some building outside of Great Falls and had to try to deal with other companies and never was happy with that. So I tried to do most of my business down there, still do. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I like to hear. And I keep asking everyone, what makes them think that Johnson Madison lasted 100 years? What do you think is the reason that they've lasted 100 years in climbing?
Just the way they treat their customers and the way their service is top notch. It doesn't get any better anywhere. And like I said, I've done business with other places, and there's just no comparison whatsoever. So
that's awesome.
I'll be there until I can't do it anymore. So.
And I'm hearing 1980s, huh? Is that?
I was there, 1980, 81.
Wow.
Maybe part of 82. I can't remember when I did leave. It was in the fall. Then I went back into the trades and started building some houses with another carpenter, and then went out on my own and been doing that for 30-some years now.
That's excellent.
So
80s versus 2023. There's a lot of change that has happened in all that time. Oh, man, your brain just went so many different ways.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the things you remember.
Well, the worst part is, I guess, I just never stayed up with the new electronic stuff as much as everybody else does. My phone's way smarter than I am, so I have to do it hands-on, and I'm not real good at that type of stuff, computer stuff. I just don't do much of that. But other than that, I mean, we've got so much way better products now that work better and makes your customer satisfied. So that's all changed a lot in the last 4 or 5 years too. So, or even maybe longer than that.
Oh
but
man,
4 or 5,
I feel like it's changed immediately. Like it's been so small that we've seen new composites come in. It's insane.
Yeah, you can't keep up with the new products that are out there, and it seems like everything's getting a lot better. Computer helped that. I guess they can design that and make it work, and we've got products now that we never 10 years ago we never even had it. All of the glue products, all of the fasteners, you
wouldn't even have dreamed of it.
No, we didn't even have it around. So the old guys, even older than me, they never had that luxury. So I get to use some of it.
And the best luxury of all is that you have people that have the wisdom to do the stuff that you don't know how to do.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You can focus on what you love to do.
Yep.
You can focus on the construction. Mm-hmm. You can get Johnson Madison guys to handle all the other stuff for you.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And like I said, the service is top-notch, so they take care of their customers. Easy to deal with. They're dependable. I mean, I don't think you could ask for any more. So.
I think that's where we return back to the idea, and that's probably why they lasted 100 years.
Yeah.
And they're still going. And that's why they worked with the great minds of, C.M. Russell and O.C. Seltzer and so many other amazing people in our community.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that just a family-owned business can hold out like that and they tended to business, and obviously they're as successful as any company can be
easily
on a small deal. I mean, smaller scale, but they're outstanding. So, yeah.
I've learned that as well. I'm a millennial, and I walked into their business, and I'm thinking Johnson Madison Lumber. All right, lots of lumber. Cool.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing this. And I walk in and I see everything.
Yeah.
Everything that you could need to do a job.
Yep.
And that, it's like, okay, cool. And now I can support local even better now that I know what's in there.
Yep. That's the way it works. I mean, they've got every inventory that you could ever need, and if they don't have it, it's pretty close to getting it in a short period of time. So, yeah, they don't hold up anything. So.
And from all the math we're seeing everywhere up to 38 years of knowledge, like Joel, 38 years,
Yep.
Chris, 35 years, all at Johnson Madison. A lot of wisdom.
Yeah, that was the hard part when I left there. I've still got a great relationship, I believe, with almost all of them that are still there, and they got a lot of new guys that I'm not as familiar with, but it was a real easy place to work for, and met some of the best friends I've still got. So I enjoy it every day I go down there. We give each other all kinds of guff, and
that's the way you want it.
Yeah, you just learn to take it, and you dish it out, and then you got to take it. So.
But I mean, isn't that what we all want?
Yep.
I mean, we all want the friendships.
Yep.
We all want to walk into the restaurant and they say, I know exactly what you want to eat. I know exactly what you want to drink.
Yeah.
You want to walk into Johnson Madison. I know exactly what you're looking for. Hang on a second, Dick. We'll
Tell
get you
them what
taken
you're
care of.
doing, and yep. They'll get her done for you. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate having you.
Yeah, okay.
And folks, we got more coming your way right here on the Montana Lifestyles podcast. This is going to do it for all of our different broadcast coverage that we're doing right here from the Johnson Madison Lumber booth. By the time you see this, it'll be Sunday. So they're still open.
There we go.
Yep. It's still going to be open. You can still come and see everything here at the show. They're open till 4 on Sunday. So make sure you stop by and check it out. And folks, let me tell you something. Support local. And let me tell you, Johnson Madison has supported this podcast, so please make sure you say a thank you to them down in the bottom if you enjoy what we do here on the show. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.